In a bustling city, known for its vibrant souks and ancient mosques, lived a young woman named Zara. Zara was a talented weaver, her hands deftly transforming threads into intricate patterns that told stories of faith, resilience, and the beauty of creation. Her most cherished possession was a worn, old prayer rug, passed down through generations of her family. It wasn't the most ornate, but it held the warmth of countless prayers and the whispers of her ancestors' devotion. One day, a wealthy merchant, known for his lavish taste, commissioned Zura to weave a grand tapestry for his new mansion. He demanded the finest silks, the most shimmering gold threads, and a design that would reflect his immense wealth and power. Zara, though hesitant, accepted, needing the money to support her ailing mother. As she worked, Zara found her heart heavy. The merchant's demands felt hollow, a stark contrast to the meaningful stories she usually wove. She would spend her days meticulously crafting the merchant's tapestry. But her evenings were dedicated to a different project, a small, simple prayer mat, woven with threads of gratitude, patience, and love for Allah. This mat was her solace, a silent conversation with her creator. Weeks turned into months. The merchant's tapestry grew, dazzling and extravagant, yet it felt lifeless to Zara. The small prayer mat, however, blossomed with a subtle radiance, each knot imbued with sincerity. Finally, the day came to deliver the grand tapestry. The merchant, surrounded by his advisors, gasped at its splendor. "Magnificent," he exclaimed. "It is even grander than I imagined." He paid Zara generously, but his eyes held no true appreciation for the artistry, only for the display of his own affluence. As Zara turned to leave, she noticed a corner of the merchant's vast hall that was bare and dusty. An impulse, guided by a feeling she couldn't quite explain, moved her. She pulled out the small prayer mat she had woven in secret and, with a quiet prayer, laid it gently in that empty corner. The merchant barely noticed, but later that night, after a day of endless banquets and hollow praise, he found himself restless. He wandered through his mansion, the grand tapestry a silent testament to his material possessions, yet it offered him no peace. His gaze fell upon the small, unassuming mat in the corner. Curiosity piqued, he approached it. He ran a hand over the soft threads, feeling a warmth that was absent from his opulent surroundings. There was no gold, no silver, just simple colors, yet they spoke of something profound. He knelt almost instinctively upon the mat. As his forehead touched the earth in prostration, a sense of tranquility washed over him, a feeling he hadn't experienced in years. It was a peace that wealth could not buy, a connection to something far greater than himself. From that day forward, the merchant began to change. He still conducted his business, but with a newfound fairness and compassion. He spent less time on lavish displays and more time in quiet reflection, often on the small prayer mat Zara had left behind. He realized that the truest gifts were not those that flaunted worldly possessions, but those that fostered a connection to the divine, woven with sincerity and devotion. And Zara, unknowingly, had given him the most precious gift of all,